So good day, everyone. The new topic that I will discuss is about customers and value proposition. So here I will discuss about the introduction to value proposition. So before we proceed on the main topic, I will show you a picture. So this picture is most of you are very familiar. So fast foods like Jollibee are considered unhealthy, but has significantly become part of every Filipino's lives. So Jollibee promises to provide high quality food, fast and friendly service in a clean and comfortable environment tailored to the Filipino plate. Jollibee is enjoyable even if you only spend 50 pesos, and it is considered as a playground, and it is an oasis for groups on a road trip. And Jollibee is reliable since it tastes equally good at every store. Jollibee is a safe place late at night, and Jollibee is an open bathroom also when you are desperate. It is also a great way to end a big night on the town. So it is easy to look down your nose at their food or their nutritional information, but Jollibee actually solves a lot of problems for a wide range of customers. And take note, Jollibee isn't focused on being the best fast food chain, but the Jollibee itself focused on delighting people. Another picture that I will show you is this brand. This is a luxurious bag known as Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton sells leather goods, but more importantly, it sells status, the type of class that money can buy. LV, in short, does not sell itself as the most practical or functional bag. It actually sells an image, a lifestyle, success, and prestige, and it clearly works since there are a lot of fake products being sold. So the question is, why do people buy fake LV? Better yet, these people aren't LV's target customers. So why does LV care that they are buying fakes? Because it diminishes the exclusivity of the brand, and the idea that the brand means something is what enables LV to charge as much as 50,000 pesos to 300,000 pesos. Another photo is shown here is actually an infomercial. So infomercials take the interesting parts of a product and blow them out of proportion. If you have watched much late night television, you may have seen some excited presenters raving about how a product will change your life. So this may be corny, and this may be corny about about showing their product, but they're actually effective. By focusing on how each features of the product works, they create a series of ideas about your new and improved life. Infomercial products are not magical, and in many cases, they are not even the best product in their category. So what they do well is a combination of storytelling, suggestion, and demonstration. They talk about people like you who were unhappy with the chore, who then tried this new product and ended up a happier, healthier person. Then they hit you over the head with the chance to try it yourself. And also, we can actually learn from infomercials without imitating them. So the questions that you can that we can um, ask for is, how can we show customers what's missing from their lives, or can we explain how this purchase will make them a better person? Another photo is the Delimundo. Um, this brand is actually common, not totally common, but can be bought in the supermarket. So Delimundo started with selling canned corn beefs, and has seen added sausages, sauces, oils, and dips to the product line. So there's something wonderful about Telemundo's minimalistic packaging. As you can see here in the photo, the um, the design of the logo of the Delimundo is very simple. So it's very minimalistic. And something about the skill and mystery of the product, and something about minimalism and quality beating over complex factory-made food. But the question is, can we tell the difference between fancy corned beef and common corned beef? Most often, probably not. As we all know, there are plenty of corned beefs out there that you can buy, and the answer is doesn't matter. So this is about the story people tell themselves while they are at the supermarket and how it makes them feel. So Delimundo is actually expensive compared to other common corned beef, but it's very effective because the how the corned beef itself was made. So there is a type of meat that was used in making the corned beef, and I think to other products of the Delimundo. So here, why I show you some pictures, because that is the purpose of the value proposition. So when we say value proposition, it is a description of the experiences a target user will realize upon purchase and use of a product. It also brings together customer intelligence, competitive insight, and product valuation. Value proposition also delivers a concise, supportable statement of the product's value, and it quantifies how that value is realized based on all of the target users' likely product experiences. And in general, value proposition rather is the promise of value to be delivered. So since you are making your business idea, it's very important that you know what is really the need of your target customer. So you make sure that you promise them, or you promise to them rather, the value of your product that will be used by your target customer. So the value proposition answers the following: what product or service is your venture selling? What is the end benefit of using it? Since after a product was used, there will be an end benefit for that. And who is your target customer for this product or service? And what makes your offering unique and different? So these are some questions that will answers. These are the questions that will answer by the value proposition. So speaking of the value proposition, we have what we call a value proposition canvas. So when you say a canvas, it is actually a diagram or a tool which can help ensure that a product or service is positioned around what the customer values and needs. So here is the what value proposition canvas looks like. So here are the elements of a value proposition canvas. The left side shows the value proposition, and the right side shows the customer profile. So value proposition, we have the products and services, gain creators, and pain relievers. And customer profile, we have gains, pains, and customer jobs. Value proposition, it focuses on the product itself, and the customer profile focus on the target customer. Now, let's discuss each element consists in the value proposition canvas. So first of all, let us discuss the elements here in the customer profile. So the first element to discuss is the customer jobs. So when we say customer jobs, these are the jobs that the customer feels compelled to do and forces to drive their decision making. So the task customers are trying to perform and complete complete the problems they are trying to solve or the needs they are trying to satisfy. So this is more art than science and draws heavily from the fields of consumer psychology and behavioral economics. So we're not dealing with rational robotic customers. Instead, this is about the weird ways our customers make and justify their decisions. So in short, when we say customer jobs, this is the task that the customer will do on a specific problem that they need to perform and to complete it. So for the customer jobs, there are actually types. The first one is functional, which describes as a practical things that need to get done. And customers try to perform or complete a specific task or solve a specific problem. So some examples are going to work, eating nutritious food, fixing a broken window, booking a table at a restaurant. The other one is social, which describes as the role a customer plays in a social group. So it describes how a customer wants to be perceived by others. And some examples would be being a good partner, looking professional and successful, and fitting in with your social circles. And lastly is emotional. These are the way a customer wants to feel in life, and customers seeking a specific feeling such as feeling good or feeling secure. So some examples would be being competent in your career, the need to treat yourself, um, avoiding anxiety, and the desire to experience joy and the feeling of success. So it is actually important to remember that not all jobs are equal in their weighting. We want to build a short list, then find the most compelling jobs that will be prioritized. And we would like to think that all of our decisions are functional, that we buy things that are practical, economical, and high quality. And the reality is, we don't focus on the functional, we focus on how the functional benefits make us feel. Okay, now let us have some examples about customer jobs. So um, some examples that I will show you is about the Grab and Spotify. So the first one is the Grab. So for Grab, the customer jobs that can be write down are contact a taxi service, control cost for ride, wait for the car at an unknown amount of time, and pay for the trip. So these are the customer jobs or the tasks that the customers will perform if ever they will use the Grab. For Spotify is the customer jobs are pay for subscription, search for a song to play, be connected to others, and to create a playlist. So those are some examples that you can write down or that you can fill out in the customer jobs. The next element is about customer pains. So when we say customer pains, these are the negative outcomes and states of being customers hope to avoid. So anything that annoys your customers before, during, and after getting a job. So since a customer will do a task, so there will be always some negative outcome that that need to be avoided by the customer. So this could be undesired costs and situations, negative emotions or risk, identify blockages and problems your customer may face trying to get the jobs done. So same thing for Grab and Spotify. So since in the here in the customer jobs, so to contact a taxi driver or contact a taxi service rather, that is the task that the customer will perform. So once after they perform this customer job, after they contact a taxi, there's a possibility that there will be a low cab. There will be unavailable taxi or unavailable cab. So that's why for customer pains, it's more on the negative outcomes based on the customer jobs that was performed or tasked to do by your customer. So here we have low cab availability, need to book a cab in advance. Bad drivers happen because we all know when we ride a taxi or a cab, we always encounter some drivers like this and issues with payment for the taxi service. For Spotify is too much ads if not subscribed, since there's a premium account that you need to pay for a premium account, and some songs are unavailable. So those are some of the um, pains or customer pains. Some examples of customer pains. Another element is customer gains. So when we say customer gains, these are the positive outcomes and states of being our customers crave. So um, earlier we discussed about customer pains, which are about the negative outcomes. Customer gains is more on the positive. So the outcomes and benefits your customers require, expect, desire, or would be surprised by. So this includes functional utility, social gains, positive emotions, and cost savings. It describes positive outcomes the customer expects when the job is getting done. So in the customer gains, we have actually some types. First one is required. It described as without which a solution wouldn't work. Expected from a solution even if it could work without them. Desired, it goes beyond what we expect from a solution but would love to have if we could. And it usually from customers if you ask them. And lastly is unexpected. It goes beyond customer expectations and desires, and it wouldn't even come up with them if you ask them. So still the same. Some example for customer gains is for Grab and Spotify. So for Grab, the customer gains could be track your cab, since you can see uh, if ever where is the location of your cab already or your taxi, one-click order or cancellation, zero time on payment, and trusted driver. For Spotify, music suggestions, um, listen to music with others, explore new genres and songs, and high quality music. So those are the elements under the customer profile. So we discuss about customer jobs, customer pains, and customer gains. Now let us proceed the elements under the value proposition. So the first element that we will discuss is the products and services. So these are the list of all the products and services a value proposition is built around. So it represents a bundle of products and services that help your um, customers get either a functional, social, or emotional job done, or helps them satisfy basic needs. So in the products and services, we have actually some types. Physical or tangible, these are the goods such as manufactured products. Intangible, products like copyrights or services such as after-sales assistance. We have also digital products like music downloads or services like online recommendation, and financial products like investment funds or services like the financing of a purchase. So same thing, we will um, identify the products and services of Grab and Spotify. So for the Grab, these are the products and services. So these are the list and services of the Grab. So again, when we say products and services, it is a bundle of products and services that will help your customers get either a functional, social, or emotional job done, or helps them satisfy basic needs. So here in the Grab, they have transport where you can book a cab or a taxi, food where you can order online, mart where you can buy groceries, and etc. For Spotify, the products and services are website and mobile platforms, legal and quality music streaming, multiple subscription options, and customer service. The next element that we will discuss is about pain relievers. So when we say pain relievers, it is an outline on how to eliminate or reduce some of the customer pains that annoys them before, while, and after they are trying to get a job. So how your products and services alleviate specific customer pains, and typically great value propositions alleviate only a limited number of severe customer pains, but do not very but do that very well. Make sure you focus on pains you have identified in the customer profile and describe how your products and services can minimize or reduce the mentioned pains. So since we discussed earlier about customer pains, and we identify what are the customer pains, so in the pain relievers are the solutions that will answer on your customer pains. So in the pain relievers, um, it shows that it will eliminate or it will reduce some of the customer pains. So the same thing, we will identify what are the pain relievers of Grab and Spotify. So for Grab, um, it has flawless automatic payment. It has driver ratings, a 24/7, 365 availability of cabs, and arrival or travel time prediction. So in the customer pains, in the previous slide, uh, it uh, it shows there that it has low cab availability, which is the customer pains. So in the pain reliever for Grab, um, here um, they say that it is 24/7, 365 availability of cabs. So it shows that the customer pains, which is the low cab availability, the solution would be there will be availability of cab 24/7, 365. For Spotify is multiple subscription options, offers unlimited skips, social media incorporated for easier sharing, and more songs added every day. And last element is gain creators. So when we say gain creators, this an outline how to create benefits that the customer expects, desires, or would be surprised. So how your products and services create customer gains, and they explicitly outline how you limit it, how you intend rather to create benefits that your customer expects, desires, or would be surprised by, including functional utility, social gains, positive emotions, and cost savings. Outline in which way your products and services create gains. So in short, from the word itself, gain creators, um, what will be the end benefit? What will be the um, how will um, how will provide um, benefit for your customer, or whenever they will use your product, um, whenever they will use the product. So most likely on the end benefit. So the same thing for Grab and Spotify. So we have navigate your trip on the map, ability to manage all trip details on a single platform, and it has a rating system and automatic credit card payment. And for Spotify is easy layout and sharing options, compatible with all devices and operating systems, and it has over 20 million songs and more, allows users to listen to music instantly, and it has a sleep timer. So there you have it. So um, I will go back in the value proposition canvas. So again, this is the value proposition canvas. So we discuss the elements under the value proposition, which focus on the product, and the customer profile, which it focus on the target customer. So that's it. So that is the definition about value proposition and how will you um, make a value proposition canvas. So once again, thank you everyone for listening, and I will um, I will see you on our or I will talk rather on our next topic in ES19.